In this video, we're going to go over some of the fundamentals of cold email. Just name that. So there's really four elements. We've got the subject line, personalization, the angle, let me bold these, and the call to action. That's what CTA stands for, always in marketing. So the subject line. This is what the person's going to see as soon as you land in their inbox. So short, relevant, to the point. Question 4, and you have the person's name in there. Quick question, person's name, hey, person's name, their name plus your name, or their company plus your company. So we're trying to get anywhere from 50 to 80% open rates, and we track that on our site as well, so we can optimize as the campaigns go ahead. Personalization. So the concept we use is called first lines. So we've just gone over what some first lines can be. Let me open that back up. So here was one. Crazy to see what you've been doing at Andy Discovery in 17 years. You're killing it. So that's a good example. But it has to be so individualized to that person that it would be impossible to send it to anyone else. And as it says here, this instantaneously conveys to the prospect that you did your research. You did your research on them. And this isn't just some regular spam cold email. Now, it does take a bit of time, but this isn't a churn and burn approach. We want these emails. Every single email can be a potential customer, and we have to treat every single email that way. Otherwise, we're not going to make as much money as we possibly can, and we're going to waste a lot of time. Next is the angle. So we're trying to incite a reply. For instance, are you looking for debt financing or case study angle? This is one of my favorites. So just recently we helped a company in the travel industry halve their cost per lead within the space of 3 months without increasing ad spend. So that's a really good way, and I'll put together some examples of this as well that can be used specifically within 20XX Digital. But if you're trying to apply this to your business, you can take these examples and be a bit creative and go from there. Now, the call to action. So most of the time, you're going to want to try and schedule a call that fits. In some instances, you can use links. But if you send a lot of emails that have links in them, the domain might get burned. So we have to be careful of that. Now, in some instances, you don't put in a CTA at all. For instance, when you're taking the question angle, and the CTA is naturally a part of the angle. So, for instance, are you looking for debt financing, and then kind of going down there? But I'd always try and close with a call to actions like, hey, do you have some time to chat through this and how this may apply for your business, or to see if we're a good fit, anything like that. So that goes over the cold email fundamentals. It's quite simple. We really don't want to be having any more than maybe 3 paragraphs with 2 lines maximum in each of them.